We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Epictetus. Feeling swamped by negativity, or like you're constantly battling your emotions, you're certainly not alone in this struggle. Many of us grapple with the chaos of life and the emotional upheaval that often follows. However, there is a powerful ancient philosophy that offers a beacon of strength and serenity: Stoicism. Epictetus, a revered Stoic philosopher, believed that true liberation comes from controlling our inner responses to the external world. His profound teachings have inspired countless individuals to cultivate resilience and peace within. In this video, we're going to explore 10 essential Stoic principles that Epictetus and other Stoics advocate, designed to fortify your emotional resilience. These principles will not only help you to remain unshaken in the face of adversity, but will also guide you to live a life aligned with your deepest values. Get ready to transform your challenges into stepping stones towards personal growth and tranquility. Let's dive into these life-changing strategies and learn how to stand firm, no matter what life throws your way. Principle 1. Firm purpose. In the tumultuous sea of life, where we often find ourselves swayed by uncertainty and challenges, having a firm purpose is akin to possessing a reliable internal compass. This compass isn't merely a navigational tool. It is a profound directive that shapes our very existence, guiding us steadfastly through life's inevitable storms toward our true aspirations and the persona we strive to embody. When you are anchored by a firm purpose, external pressures such as the relentless surge of social media trends or the subtle yet powerful currents of peer pressure lose their grip. This allows you to focus on what truly matters. For instance, if you dream of becoming a doctor, the allure of potentially more lucrative but less fulfilling career paths dims. Your purpose, helping those in need, keeps you aligned with your long-term goals, effectively guiding your educational and professional choices toward the medical profession. This strategic liberation from external pressures comes from having a robust why that underpins our choices and actions. This why acts as a steadfast anchor, holding us firm against the capricious tides of transient desires and the fluctuating opinions of others. It allows individuals to break free from the matrix of societal expectations and norms. Consider someone whose purpose is to travel the world. When confronted with societal pressures to conform to symbols of success, such as purchasing an expensive car, they can reflect on their purpose. This reflection reiterates that for them, experiences such as travel hold far greater value than any material possession. Thus, their purpose not only guides them, but also fortifies their resolve against the allure of materialistic traps set by society. In essence, a firm purpose is not just about setting goals or ambitions. It's about establishing a core identity and a set of values that are impervious to the external world's chaos. It enables us to navigate life with intention, clarity, and a sense of fulfillment, ensuring that no matter how stormy the seas become, our compass keeps us directed towards our true north. By understanding and embracing our unique purposes, we chart a course through life that is not only directed, but also deeply meaningful. Principle 2. Mind control. Mastering your inner world begins by understanding the dichotomy of control, a concept from Stoic philosophy that teaches us to distinguish between what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and reactions, and what is not, such as external events, other people's behaviors, and to some extent, our own bodies. By focusing on our internal realm, we can navigate life without the frustration and anxiety that come from trying to control the uncontrollable. For example, if it rains during a camping trip, while you can't control the weather, an external factor, you do have the power to adjust your attitude. Choosing to embrace the situation and find enjoyment despite the rain is an exercise in controlling your internal response. To manage the pervasive influence of negative thoughts, techniques like cognitive reframing and mindfulness meditation are invaluable. Cognitive reframing involves challenging negative thoughts and reinterpreting situations in a more empowering light. Instead of thinking, "I'm a failure," you might ask whether a single event really defines your worth, thus reframing your perspective to something more positive. Mindfulness meditation helps you focus on the present moment and observe your thoughts without judgment, aiding in the recognition and detachment from negative thought patterns. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, captured this essence with his statement, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This highlights the power of response over circumstance, emphasizing that our true control lies in our reactions. Building mental resilience is similar to nurturing a garden. It requires consistent care and effort. Engaging in regular mindfulness practices, such as meditation or spending time in nature, helps ground you in the present moment. Additionally, developing small positive habits like journaling or gratitude exercises strengthens your mental well-being over time. Establishing boundaries is also essential for mental health, as learning to say no and protecting your mental space from negativity helps maintain a healthy internal environment. By integrating these practices into your daily life, you empower yourself to navigate life's challenges with resilience, turning your internal world into a fortress of peace and strength. Principle 3. Handling criticism. Handling criticism effectively begins by shifting our perspective from viewing it as a personal attack to seeing it as a valuable opportunity for growth. When criticism is perceived as a gift, it becomes a tool that allows us to see ourselves from a different angle and highlights areas where we can improve. For instance, if someone points out flaws in your public speaking skills, instead of feeling attacked, you might see it as an opportunity to refine your abilities through a course or further practice. When you receive criticism, the best initial response is to calmly acknowledge the feedback, thanking the critic for their honesty and showing appreciation for their input. This approach demonstrates maturity and openness to growth. Asking clarifying questions, such as requesting specific examples or elaborations on unclear points, further shows your willingness to understand fully and learn from the feedback, preventing potential misunderstandings. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, offers valuable insight on this matter. He suggested responding to criticism by acknowledging our imperfections openly, stating, "If anyone tells you that a certain person speaks ill of you, do not make excuses about what is said of you, but answer, 'He was ignorant of my other faults, else he would not have mentioned these alone.'" This perspective helps us see criticism as a partial view of our actions, which can reveal blind spots in our self-awareness. To truly benefit from criticism, building resilience is key. It starts with developing a strong self-awareness of both your strengths and weaknesses, which helps you filter and objectively assess feedback. Practicing how to maintain composure and respond thoughtfully, even when you disagree with the criticism, is crucial. It not only shows a mature mindset, but also enhances your ability to engage constructively in challenging conversations. Finally, embracing criticism as a learning tool rather than a setback encourages continuous personal and professional development, turning potential challenges into opportunities for growth. Principle 4. Transforming offense. Transforming moments of offense into teachable moments begins with the power of reframing. For instance, if someone cuts you off in traffic, your initial reaction might be anger. However, by considering that the person might be rushing to an emergency, you can shift to a more compassionate response. Similarly, when someone snaps at you, understanding that they might be stressed or dealing with unseen pressures can help you respond more empathetically. When you find yourself offended, a useful approach is to reflect on why the incident bothered you. Often, our reactions to offenses reflect our own insecurities or triggers. Understanding this can help us become less reactive and more composed. Journaling can be an effective tool in this process. Writing down your initial reactions and then exploring possible underlying causes and ways to reframe the situation can offer significant insights. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, advised, "When you are offended at any man's fault, turn to yourself and study your own failings. Then you will forget your anger." This advice underscores the importance of focusing on self-improvement rather than dwelling on others' flaws, which can fuel anger and hinder personal growth. To cultivate inner peace, letting go of offense is key. This involves challenging negative thoughts that arise from being offended, developing empathy by trying to see things from the other person's perspective, and practicing forgiveness. Forgiveness isn't about condoning the action, but rather about releasing the resentment that burdens you. By engaging in these practices, you not only handle offenses more constructively, but also transform them into opportunities for personal growth and tranquility. Principle 5. Overcoming fear and shame. Fear and shame are powerful emotions that often hold us back, preventing us from taking risks or pursuing our goals. Fear can paralyze us, while shame can breed self-loathing and impair our decision-making abilities. These emotions not only cloud our judgment, but can also lead to missed opportunities, poor decision-making, and emotional turmoil, triggering anxiety, depression, and other mental health issues. Stoic philosophy offers tools for building emotional resilience against these negative emotions. One such practice is to face our fears directly. By visualizing the worst-case scenarios and questioning whether we could handle them, we often find that reality is far less terrifying than our imaginations suggest. Stoicism also teaches the power of self-compassion. Shame thrives on self-criticism, but by learning from our mistakes, forgiving ourselves and moving on, we can mitigate its effects. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, highlighted the importance of self-acceptance with his quote, "He who is not angry at himself for his own faults will not be angry at anyone else." This suggests that by accepting our shortcomings and practicing self-compassion, we become less susceptible to shame-induced anger. Building resilience and overcoming fear and shame involve recognizing and challenging the negative thought patterns these emotions foster. For instance, if fear of public speaking is an issue, one can start small by giving presentations to a few trusted friends and gradually increase the audience size as confidence builds. Additionally, practicing self-acceptance is crucial. Accepting ourselves for who we are, flaws and all, allows us to focus on self-improvement rather than self-loathing. By understanding the negative impacts of fear and shame and employing practices like facing fears and practicing self-forgiveness, you can transform these emotions from paralyzing agents into catalysts for empowered decision-making and personal growth. Principle 6. Anticipating obstacles. Life is unpredictable, filled with unexpected challenges that we can't always foresee. However, we can prepare mentally to face these obstacles effectively. The Stoics taught the importance of anticipating the unexpected, not to focus on negativity, but to recognize that difficulties are a natural part of life. This mindset is crucial because when challenges arise unexpectedly, being mentally prepared helps us remain calm and make rational decisions. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, captured the essence of this approach with his insight. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. This highlights that overcoming challenges not only builds character, but also resilience. Just like a skilled sailor who excels in turbulent seas, being mentally prepared allows us to navigate through life's storms with confidence. A practical way to apply this philosophy is through a mental exercise I like to call the Stoic obstacle course. This involves brainstorming potential challenges in various areas of your life: work, relationships, finances, and health. For each potential challenge, think about how you could respond using Stoic principles. For example, if public speaking makes you anxious, focus on controlling your preparation, acknowledging that you cannot control how the audience will react. Visualizing yourself successfully overcoming these challenges using a Stoic mindset can significantly boost your confidence and resilience. Moreover, Stoics practiced what's known as premeditation of evils, which involves recognizing that adverse events can occur and mentally rehearsing your responses. This practice isn't about dwelling on the negative, but preparing to face it with composure. Reflecting on past challenges that you've overcome can also be enlightening. Consider what you learned from those experiences and how you can apply those lessons to future obstacles. By preparing mentally for what lies ahead, you equip yourself to handle life's uncertainties more effectively, each challenge making you stronger and more resilient. Principle 7. Inner strength. Inner strength is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, serving as your mental fortitude, the ability to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. It involves mastering your responses to external circumstances rather than suppressing emotions. Imagine yourself as a castle where the walls represent your inner strength. When life presents challenges like job loss or relationship issues, these are akin to storms trying to batter the castle. A strong castle withstands these storms, while a weak one might crumble. This metaphor reflects the Stoic belief encapsulated by Epictetus when he said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." This suggests that true freedom comes from mastering your emotions and reactions, not from attempting to control external events. Building this fortress of inner strength involves several practices. Stoic meditations and daily or weekly journaling are tools that help you reflect on your emotions, thoughts, and reactions, allowing you to identify areas for improvement. This process helps you consider how you might respond differently to challenges by applying Stoic principles. The journey to develop inner strength is continuous and multifaceted. It starts with self-awareness. Recognizing your emotional triggers and patterns enables effective management. Understanding what is within your control, such as your actions and thoughts, and what isn't, like external events, helps focus your energy more effectively. Forgiveness plays a crucial role, as letting go of resentment not only frees others, but strengthens your emotional well-being. Resilience is vital for facing life's inevitable challenges, empowering you to bounce back from setbacks and learn from them. Surrounding yourself with a supportive community can uplift and encourage growth, while maintaining a focus on gratitude fosters a positive mindset and bolsters emotional strength. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable and express emotions in healthy ways builds trust and connections, reinforcing your support system. By integrating these aspects of Stoic philosophy into your daily life, you prepare yourself to handle life's storms with confidence and emotional resilience, continuously reinforcing your personal fortress against adversity. Principle 8. Restraining actions. We often make decisions impulsively, driven by fleeting emotions, but adopting Stoic principles such as delayed gratification and mindful action can significantly improve our decision-making. This approach encourages us to pause before reacting, allowing time to think clearly and make choices that align with our long-term goals and values. Imagine you're in a store, tempted by an expensive gadget. Instead of buying it immediately, a Stoic approach would involve pausing to consider your budget and long-term needs before deciding if the purchase truly aligns with your priorities. This practice of pausing is crucial not just in financial decisions, but also in how we communicate with others. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, advised, first learn the meaning of what you say and then speak. This principle highlights the importance of gathering your thoughts before speaking to ensure that your words are both clear and reflective of your true intentions, thus avoiding potential regrets. Implementing practical tips can further cultivate a mindful approach to decisions. Take a breath. Before reacting in a heated conversation or making an impulsive purchase, taking a few deep breaths helps calm your mind, enabling clearer thinking. The wait 24 hours rule. Applying this rule to significant decisions allows you to revisit the situation with a fresh perspective after the initial impulse has faded, leading to more rational choices. Journaling for clarity. Reflecting on times when you reacted impulsively through journaling helps you understand what happened, your initial reactions, and how a more mindful approach could have altered the outcome. This aids in refining your decision-making process. Strengthening self-control involves regular reflection. By setting aside time to consider your goals, values, and how your actions align with them, you increase self-awareness and identify areas needing improvement. Engaging in mindfulness practices like meditation or spending time in nature also trains your mind to remain present and aware, helping to manage impulsive reactions effectively. By integrating these Stoic practices and focusing on mindful communication and decision-making, you gain greater control over your emotions and actions, which leads to more thoughtful and fulfilling choices in life. Principle 9. Acceptance. Life can be frustrating when we attempt to control everything. Stoicism teaches the importance of acceptance, which isn't about resignation or apathy, but about acknowledging what's outside our control, such as external events and other people's behaviors, and finding peace with it. For example, imagine you're on a road trip and get stuck in traffic. Getting angry and yelling won't change the situation. Instead, acceptance allows you to acknowledge the traffic jam, focus on what you can control, like choosing to listen to music or podcasts, and make the most of the situation. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, succinctly encapsulated this with his advice: make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This quote encourages us to focus our energy on what we can control, such as our thoughts, actions, and reactions, and to accept the things we can't change. To cultivate acceptance, engaging in journaling about uncontrollable situations can be helpful. Reflecting on a recent situation you struggled to accept, writing down what happened, your initial reaction, and how you could reframe the situation with a more accepting mindset can offer significant insights. Additionally, practicing gratitude even in difficult situations can help shift your perspective to recognize the positives, such as learning experiences or opportunities for personal growth that arise from challenges. Mindfulness meditation can also enhance your ability to accept by increasing your awareness of your thoughts and emotions without judgment. This helps you observe your resistance to acceptance and encourages you to let go. Embracing life's imperfections is crucial. Accepting that life is unpredictable and focusing on progress rather than perfection can reduce frustration. When faced with challenges, shifting your focus to what you can control and what brings meaning to your life, such as spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, or helping others, can greatly enhance your emotional resilience and inner peace. By practicing acceptance and focusing on these meaningful aspects, you equip yourself to navigate life's uncertainties more smoothly and peacefully. Principle 10. Living according to nature. The Stoic concept of living according to nature is more than just appreciating the outdoors. It involves aligning ourselves with the universal order and the rational principles that govern the cosmos. This means acting virtuously, living in harmony with nature and society, and accepting our role in the grand scheme of things. Imagine being a drop of water in a vast ocean. Rather than fighting the current, living according to nature would mean flowing with it, understanding and embracing your place within the larger context. This approach emphasizes living true to your values, even if they seem unconventional to others, as highlighted by Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid by those who do not know what is good." This way of living enhances a sense of purpose and belonging. For instance, volunteering to help others aligns with the Stoic value of justice and deepens your connection and purpose within your community. To integrate this philosophy into everyday life, consider embracing simplicity by focusing on enriching experiences, relationships, and personal growth rather than accumulating material possessions. Practicing gratitude can also foster contentment and acceptance, which are key aspects of living according to nature. Additionally, maintaining environmental consciousness, reducing your environmental impact, appreciating nature's beauty, and advocating for its preservation aligns with living in harmony with the natural world. Living according to nature also involves cultivating Stoic virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues help clarify your authentic self and how to harmonize with the universe. By focusing on these virtues, you can navigate life's challenges more effectively and find greater peace and fulfillment. This approach is a journey, not a destination, and involves continuous effort to align with the cosmic flow and find your place in the grand scheme. We've explored 10 powerful Stoic principles today that promise not only to strengthen your emotional resilience, but also to cultivate a calmer, more focused mind. These principles, ranging from understanding what is within your control to embracing the concept of living in accordance with nature, provide a robust framework for handling life's challenges with grace and fortitude. Stoicism isn't just a philosophical concept, it's a practical toolkit for better living. If you're inspired by today's discussion and want to dive deeper, there are numerous resources available. From classic texts by Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius to modern interpretations and online communities, the world of Stoicism is rich with insights and guidance. Now, I encourage you to explore these resources further and truly integrate Stoic practices into your life. And if you found this video helpful, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and check out our other videos on Stoic philosophy. Don't forget to comment 1 below if you enjoyed this video, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe for more content that can transform your outlook and your life. Let's continue this journey together, embracing the wisdom of the Stoics to navigate our world with a steady heart and a clear mind.